Millions of Americans deal with allergies, and it turns out that you could be part of that group and you don't even know it. You can suddenly develop allergies throughout your life, including allergies to things that you've never had an issue with before. It happened to me in this past month, and if you don't get it taken care of and get it taken care of properly, you can have serious consequences. So joining me now is Dr. Tom Lupoli. He is my doctor. He's an allergist, and he's going to discuss how you can find out if you're at risk and how to handle it if you are. So, Dr. Lupoli, again, thanks for joining us this morning.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for helping to get me in order. This is something that I had no idea that I was even allergic to, and it happened. I had a very, very severe reaction. We actually have one of the photos up of yeah, that's right when it started. You can see all the hives. My lips are swollen, my nose is swollen. That was the very beginning. Right. And it got worse after that. Dr. Lupoli, what's up with this?
Yeah, so that's actually a very typical reaction. Most kind of food reactions are going to appear on the skin, usually within kind of minutes of eating the food, but it could happen up to about 2 hours out. And usually it will involve itching, swelling, redness, red patches.
So, Dr. Lupoli, for people who've never had problems like this, as you go on through your adult lives, how do you know that, okay, maybe I should get tested?
That's a great question, and we get that quite a bit. So in general, we don't recommend just screening big food panels because a lot of times we can get false positive information. So we really try to base our history or base the testing on the history. If you're eating and tolerating a food, continue to enjoy it. But certainly if you get an inkling that something's not agreeing with you, definitely bring it up with your doctor and allergist.
And so with my experience, here's what happened. It literally took about 5 minutes for all of the symptoms to start. And then I went to the hospital. That's them putting an IV in me to start the antihistamine and also steroids. So, you know, these can happen very quickly. Like I said, we went over the symptoms that happened within 5 minutes. Can you talk about what people should expect and what they should do if it happens to them?
Yeah, so certainly if you've ever been diagnosed with a food allergy or you have concern for food allergy, you should avoid the food. But if you eat that food and you notice that you're having symptoms immediately after, it's important that you are carrying an EpiPen if you've been diagnosed with a food allergy and that you use it. And there's an epinephrine pen there. And nothing to be scared of.
Yeah, so this is the new EpiPen that I have right here that I have to carry with me. A lot of times, I've only really heard about kids having to have these around or people with like severe reactions to, you know, maybe bees or something like that. What about for parents and they have young kids and they don't know what their kid's allergic to or not?
Yeah, so certainly. So, you know, certainly any concern, discuss it with your doctor. No doubt about that. And particularly allergists are really good at going through the history, just trying to sort out really if this is a concern or not. And if there is a concern, we can definitely do a quick little prick test and we get the information right away if they are allergic.
And Dr. Lupoli, how many things can you treat with just regular over-the-counter Benadryl or Zyrtec?
That's a great question. I would say for certain, if you have a history of a food allergy, anytime it moves into the throat, the tongue, or the chest, as tightness in the chest, you got to use epinephrine. That's the only thing that's going to shut down the reaction. Many times, if it's just minor skin reactions, an antihistamine will usually suffice. But I always say I'll never fault anybody for using their EpiPen.
Dr. Lupoli, thank you very much.
Great. Thank you for having me.